Sundance with Loving Life TV, and I want to warmly welcome you to another Loving Life TV show. Today I want to answer another question that I have received, and that is in regards to our life here in Costa Rica and the cost of living we have down here. As I know, some of you plan to move down here to Costa Rica, and that is our house here in the background. You wondering about, what the cost of living here are and how you can live well, not spending a lot of money. This is what we're actually all about. We live a very high lifestyle. I feel that the lifestyle here in Costa Rica in general is so much higher than it is in the northern United States or in Europe. On the same hand, we spend far less money providing this kind of lifestyle for us. That's just the nature of things. But there are also some other things I want to share very honestly with you, things that are more expensive, some of them actually far more expensive than they are up north. But the good news first. So the basic things in life, food, accommodation, are much cheaper here in Costa Rica. The food, all locally grown food, all the fruits, the veggies, the greens. We live in a tropical country. The coconuts, like behind this coconut tree here, they are all available in abundance, and they are really much cheaper, and they have top quality all year round. So that is something you're gonna save some money living in Costa Rica. The same is with rent. We live in a really nice, in a huge open house, and the house is much cheaper than any house comparable especially in England. It's so expensive, but also Germany. And I also know that even though costs in the United States for rent are a little bit cheaper, you can find houses for $100 or $200, really cheap houses here in Costa Rica. Of course, if you want more luxury house, the rent is going to be much more expensive than that. But you can find really cheap houses in nice locations for a couple of $100 a month. These are the good news. However, it also has a flip side to the coin. All locally produced goods and services are cheap. But as soon as you have stuff that has to be imported, the things change. Stuff like electronic equipment, for example, laptops, cell phones, all these kind of electrical devices, they are imported and they are much more expensive. The same is with cars, for example. Cars are really super expensive down here. For a really old car, you still want to pay a couple of $1,000s here. And an acceptable car, I would say you spend at least between 5 and 10 grand for an acceptable car here in Costa Rica. So that's something that is really high in cost. However, you always, like we do, you can always have like taxis driving you, or have some drivers, or the bus system is really well developed in Costa Rica. So there are always ways around this. This was in regards to the cost of living. That was a really brief and short show. However, I just would like to introduce to you that I've created a new website. It's called howtomovetocostarica.com, and I'm offering you a free course where I'll be sharing with you some of the biggest mistakes people moving down here to Costa Rica do and how you can avoid those mistakes. And offering a wealth of free resources and articles and videos I've put together all on this new website to provide you with some more support and help if you want to come down to Pura Vida Landia. This was my brief show for today. I hope to see you on my new website, howtomovetocostarica.com. Thanks so much for watching. This was your Sundance. Bye bye.